I was incredibly curious to see how the spot price of both precious metals would react to all of this economic uncertainty. Yesterday, I was surprised that neither of the two metals were moving very much, but today, I'm mind blown. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Hopefully everybody's having the best day of their life. Today, I wanted to talk about both silver and gold, the spot price, and how they are reacting because they are both down since yesterday's video. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, got precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies which are up for grabs. Many products that are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. We have the recently released Kraken Stack and Design, as well as the limited edition DYDSS t-shirt available in 3 different colors. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today I wanted to talk about the spot price of both silver and gold and what it means. The fact that they are both down right now. Silver's down, gold is down, and if anybody watched the video that I posted yesterday, I was actually surprised that silver and gold hadn't really moved much at all. As we know, yesterday marked the 1 week away point from election day, which is when the peak of uncertainty historically is. It begins about 45 days before election. It builds, it builds, it builds, and then about 1 week before election day, that's when the markets see the most uncertainty, the highest level of uncertainty 1 week before, which was yesterday. And if you watched yesterday's video, I talked about how the stock market dropped down a little bit because I believe you have to pay attention to everything. I think you should pay attention to all of the markets, including the markets that you're not involved in. Because typically, a lot of the time, they follow the same trends. If one goes up or down, oftentimes, not always, but oftentimes, the others will follow soon after. And I talked about this in yesterday's video. I talked about how the S&P 500 was down about 1.6% from where it was this time last week. I talked about how a bunch of individual blue chip corporation stocks were down between 1 and 5%. And now here we are 1 day later when silver and gold didn't really move at all yesterday. So let's briefly talk about what the stocks did today, and then we'll get into the precious metals because stocks are down even more. Like I said, S&P 500 yesterday was down about 1.6%. Well, today it's down about 4.3% from where it was this time last week. And all those individual stocks that were down anywhere from 1 to 5%, they're all down 4 to 5% now. No more 1 to 5%. 4 to 5%. So they kept on dropping. The S&P 500 is down a little bit. You got to pay attention to the real estate market. You got to pay attention to what the banks are doing and the general state of the economy and the unemployment numbers. And then also pay attention to silver and gold, obviously. So without any further ado, I'm not too much of a stock market guy. I know that most of my viewers aren't either. So let's go back to the precious metals. Silver, as I'm recording today's video, is in the $23 range. This is something that I thought we were going to see yesterday. Just goes to show you that you cannot time the market. It's down about $1 since I posted yesterday's video, which, in my opinion and from my perspective, not a financial advisor, but I think this is good news. I think that this could potentially be an opportunity. I'm hoping to see it go lower. And it's not just silver we have to talk about. We also have to talk about the spot price of gold. You want to know why that is? Because gold is down as well. Gold is in the 1870s right now. It's down almost $30 from where it was when I was filming yesterday's video. And I said in yesterday's video, or maybe the video before, I said in one of the videos that I talked about how if we see silver drop down a couple of bucks, if we see gold drop down maybe 50 to 100 bucks, in my opinion, I think that's fantastic. Now, the reason stocks are coming down, as I said previously, is because of the massive amounts of uncertainty. Silver and gold Typically, oftentimes, they will follow the same trend. But people go after the silver and the gold for a very, very, very different reason as to why a lot of people go into the stocks. People go into the stocks oftentimes to make money. People get into the precious metals oftentimes to save money. Precious metals are there for us during economic uncertainty. That's what strengthens the silver and the gold. And if we see the dollar bill continue to take punishment, I don't believe it's been taking all that much punishment over these last couple of weeks or months. We've been on somewhat of a standstill. Not a whole lot's been going on. But moving forward, we're still in the pre-election period, but post-election, depending on who wins, it also relies on a variety of other factors. Stimulus updates, vaccine updates, the list goes on. More bailouts, more printing will probably lead to these guys taking some punishment. And when these guys take punishment, these guys typically get stronger. The silver and the gold. When fiat gets weaker, money becomes stronger. Typically, historically speaking. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, so nothing in this video or anything on this channel should ever be taken as financial advice, but I thought that this was interesting to talk about. I thought that this was interesting because who knows what tomorrow is going to bring? Who knows if the stock market, S&P 500, all of these individual stocks, who knows if that's going to be down another 1, 2, 3%? What if silver's down another $1? What if gold's down another $20, $30, $40? It could keep getting better for people like us. See, oftentimes, the average Joe will see numbers falling and get scared. They'll get nervous. They'll get uncomfortable. They take a step back. They get fearful. They start making emotional decisions. They start saying to themselves that they're going to cash out or they're going to liquidate because they don't want to lose currency. That's the average Joe. I don't think many of us over here are average, at least when it comes to the way we view money. We might be average Joes, but I like to believe that we have an above average way of viewing money, finances, our financial well-being. So I believe that many of us, when all of them over there are getting scared, when all of them are getting nervous, when all of them are running around like chickens with their heads cut off, not knowing what to do, I believe many of us are going to be gravitating towards the silver and the gold. And the reason for that is because that's what silver and gold is for. It's for economic uncertainty. That's why almost every last one of us are stacking the silver and the gold. It's because we don't know what's going to happen in the future, in the near future, in the distant future. We don't know what's going to happen over the next 3 weeks. We don't know what's going to happen over the next 30 years. But regardless of what happens over the next 3 weeks, over the next 30 years, the silver and the gold, it's going to be there for us. See, the silver and the gold, it can't really go anywhere. It's been here for thousands of years. It'll continue to be here for another couple thousand of years. Silver and gold, it's always going to be here. And internationally, it's always been recognized as money and still is. Constitutionally, it's always been recognized as money. Biblically, it's always been recognized as money. Silver and the gold, they're here for us during economic uncertainty. And they are designed to act as a hedge against inflation, and inflation is inevitable. We've seen the dollar bill getting weaker and weaker and weaker every second of every minute of every hour of every day of every week of every month of every year of every decade. There's a reason a $20 bill can't buy you very much at the grocery store. But 30 years ago, this was all you really needed for quite a bit of food. Silver and the gold are getting stronger as the dollar bill is getting weaker. Now, I don't want to sound like one of those end of the world type of people. I, in no way, shape, or form, try to instill fear in anyone's minds. I always say, I've been saying this for years, don't be scared, be prepared. And the silver and the gold, it's financial preparation. That's the way I see it. That's the way I've seen it for almost 3 years now. So I think the average Joe is going to be pretty standoffish over the next 6 to 14 days. We're already in that 6-day until election day window. And I think it's going to continue. Maybe another week after election day. I mean, God only knows when we're going to find out the results. Something tells me we're not going to find out on election day. So with all of the uncertainty, I truly believe most people are going to be liquidating. They're going to go into hardcore frugal mode, saving, not letting go of their cash, parting ways with maybe some of their assets in exchange for cash to hold on to. I think that's what a lot of people are going to do. But I think what a lot of us are going to do is try to capitalize on what might potentially be the opportunity of a lifetime. Because who knows, when the dust settles, the direction silver takes off in could potentially be straight up. Now, I don't know for sure. I'm not a psychic. I don't necessarily believe it's going to skyrocket out of nowhere. I believe it's going to be a slow, gradual rise. But the point I'm trying to make is right now, when silver takes a little bit of a hit, same goes for gold, by the way. If silver goes down $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, if gold goes down $50, $100, $150, I can't tell anybody what to do. I can't tell anybody what moves to make with their currency or their money. But what I plan on doing is capitalizing. I see it as financial preparation. I don't see it as a get rich quick. I don't see it as a way to make currency. Once I trade my dollars for silver and gold, I don't care what spot price does. It can quadruple in value. I'm not trading it back for cash. I want to move forward, not backwards. Only way I would do that is if I absolutely needed to. Wouldn't be because I want to. Wouldn't because I want to cash out and roll around in those pieces of paper. It's because I would absolutely need to. But I try to keep a little bit of paper on standby at all times, just in case. I'd rather have this on hand during an emergency than to not have it on hand and only have silver and gold on hand during an emergency and have to scramble to liquidate really fast and go and get the cash because I don't already have the cash. I'd rather avoid that whole headache, and I'd rather just keep this around just in case. A little bit of cash. It's an emergency fund. See, silver and gold, it's very easy to part ways with, but that extra additional step, going on over to the coin shop and trading the silver and the gold for cash, or putting it up on eBay or social media and waiting for somebody to place an order or whatever, during an absolute emergency, you might not have the time to wait around. You might not have the time to drive on over to the coin shop. You might not have the time to go to the post office and ship somebody their order and wait for their PayPal thing to go through and then wait for them to receive the package and hope that they don't want to return it. That way you got to give the cash back. You don't have to worry about all that if you just keep a little bit of cash on hand on your own. So like I said, it's very easy to part ways with, but it takes an additional step, which in my opinion is a good thing because that means it's like a money spending deterrent. You have to go out of your way to get cash just so you can spend it. Call me crazy, but living in the world of obsessive consumerism, to me that sounds like a fantastic thing. But anyway, moving forward, I don't want to get sidetracked. Back to the spot price of the silver and the gold. I think we could potentially see them continue to drop. I don't think they're going to completely fall. I don't believe we're going to see silver go into the teens again. As great as that would be, I don't believe that's going to happen. I would love for it to happen, but I believe there's a difference in being optimistic and realistic. Realistically speaking, I don't think it's going to happen. I could be wrong, by the way. I've been wrong in the past. I'll be wrong again in the future. I didn't think silver was going to surpass the $20 mark for at least a couple more years. Prove me wrong. I've been wrong. I'll be wrong again. I'd be happy to be proven wrong. I would love for silver to go back down to $19, $18, $17. That would be fantastic. I would love for gold to go down to $1,500, $1,400, $1,300 again. But realistically speaking, to me, it just doesn't seem likely. I do believe, however, we could see the spot price continue to drop back down. Again, I don't believe it's going to fall, but I do believe it'll be on a little bit of a decline right now. I do believe we could see silver creep back down to the 22, 21, maybe the $20 range as early as the next week or so. And gold, maybe the $1,700 range. It's potential. Could happen. I don't know for sure. I would love for it to happen. But anybody who's been keeping up to date on my uploads these last couple of days knows that I haven't been converting my dollars into silver or gold this month. I've been keeping the cash ready. The cash that I normally would have been putting into silver and gold, I've been hanging on to it just because I was really curious to see what the peak of uncertainty would do to the spot price of silver and gold. I was incredibly curious to see how the spot price of both precious metals would react to all of this economic uncertainty. Yesterday, I was surprised that neither of the two metals were moving very much, but today, I'm mind blown. I'm happy to see the spot price drop down a little bit. See, neither of the two metals tanked. They just dropped down a little bit. Small percentage. I mean, silver's only down about $1. Gold's down, what, about $30, roughly. This isn't a repeat of March of 2020. Not yet, anyway. Who knows what the next couple of days are going to bring us, but as I previously stated, I don't believe too much damage is going to be done to the precious metals. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I'm going to be doing one tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm also doing giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shout-outs, deal alerts when silver and gold, and I guess platinum, as of today, is on sale. And of course, you can watch all of the YouTube videos commercial-free. Come and join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,500, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which by the way is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. And of course, the limited edition DYDSS Halloween tee, available in orange, gray, and purple. Only available this month, aka just a few more days, so get one while you can. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And I want everybody to head on down to the comments and let me know, what is your reaction to silver and gold's reaction to all of this economic uncertainty? With an election just a few days away, less than a week away, 6 days away, with potential stimulus updates, vaccine updates, shutdown updates, unemployment updates, with everything going on right now, silver and gold are both down. Not just a teeny tiny bit. They're down enough to actually talk about. I wouldn't be talking about this. I wouldn't be making this video if silver was down 17 cents and gold was only down $2.25. I wouldn't be making this video. Both metals are down pretty significant amount. I mean, $1 for silver, in my opinion, for the short term, that's exciting to talk about. $20, $30, $40 for gold, up or down, that's exciting to talk about. So head on down to the comments and let me know, what do you hope silver does over the next couple of days, or gold? What do you hope either of the metals do? Do you want to see them keep going down so you can grab some more? Are they going in the wrong direction? You want them to go straight up? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything regarding today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.